Difficult problems, multiple degrees to help.
First of all, we should think of the star point of expelling wind holding.
Acupoint Xingfeng Star is paired with a strong partner to solve white worries and the road to health. Pay attention to it. Hello everyone, welcome to the program Aldong Brand Anshen. Tonifying the brain, strengthening the brain, soothing the nerves, sleeping well, and having a good spirit. This column is exclusively broadcast by Jilin Aldong Anshen, and I'm Wang Xiaolei. Welcome to everyone today. We want to talk to you about something that everyone is very, very familiar with, the acupuncture points on our bodies. Look at what I say, everyone nods. What acupuncture points do you know on your body?
I usually have a headache because I always have a headache, so I know that Bai Hui Shui still has temples.
Yeah. Temples.
Yes, there is another one called that Zhu 3 Li. Because my leg hurts, I will press Zhu 3 Li.
There is an acupoint on my body, and my chicken clothes are particularly deep. Because this is a particularly urgent event, I have actually seen an elder who had a heart attack at that time by pressing this Neguan acupoint. Rescue him? Well, anyway, I have a deep memory of Neguan point.
Actually, what you just said, he fully confirmed one thing. The first acupuncture point is too important for us Chinese. It is a part of our cognition of life and our cognition of Chinese culture. Well, the second one is really useful for our bodies, including what these well-known, even star acupuncture points will bring to our bodies if they cooperate with other partners. Help us make a special program, and please learn from it together. First, let's get to know the first star acupuncture point today.
The ingot deposit at the beginning. Love Ru.
Wind,
Pool.
snow.
After this short story was released, there was a chaos in the studio. Everyone said, yes, no, I didn't have this when I was a child.
No way.
Not even when I was a kid.
Yes, I do.
Then it may be that it is different from place to place. We learn the 4 white snow from the sun and then refine.
Ming Shu Feng.
Do you know anything about Qi Shu? I have a habit. After opening your eyes in the morning, don't get up first. Lie on the bed and do exercises first, including this.
Wind, pool.
Just this Qi Tong is inexplicable, and if the head is a little dizzy or the head is a little painful, it can obviously be relieved. Well, what effect will the stimulation of wind pool technique have? Come and take a look at the star profile card of Feng Qi. The specialty of Feng Qi Point is to remove wind evil inside and outside the human body. It is located on the back of our neck and is 1 inch into the bun. Then we have to get to know Feng Qi Point well next, and who will be the partner with it. In today's program, Dr. Zhou Yu, Vice President of Acupuncture Hospital of Chinese Academy of Traditional Chinese Medicine, was invited to applaud. Hello, Dr. Zhou.
Hello, Juan.
Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Understand. What kind of image will Dr. Zhou's Feng Qi Point be in your mind?
Feng Qi Point is in my heart. I feel like a chivalrous man, like a hermit with a black blindfold. The shadow of Lai Wu disappears without a trace, which is consistent with the characteristics of our wind evil, good deeds, and great transformation. Well, it can remove risks inside and outside the body, and it is known as the wind-removing star.
So does this removal of wind evil have anything to do with its name, Wind Pool?
Yes, has a lot to do with this. I already understand it. What about the wind pool point? Outside the hole behind the head, 2 inches in the bun line of Jiafang Futang is the place where the bush is blocked. First of all, I explained its positioning. The core is that its function is to block the place where insects enter. It is to dispel wind evil, and then it is a key place for wind to enter and exit, and then there is. From its dazzling name, you can see that the 2 words Feng Qi, wind, refers to us. The wind clubhouse is the place where the seal gathers. Then the pool is the place where the essence gathers, and it is also the air where the water leaves accumulate. Therefore, it is a little low to dig, and you can touch a sunken place.
Fang Na just mentioned that he went to the inner and outer wind evil. Explain the inner seal and the outer seal with us.
To the outside world, let me first say that everyone feels it. That is, the wind blowing from nature. Whether it is winter or summer, we may feel the feeling of wind blowing through our skin. Of course, what about the risks? It is caused by good deeds, and it often carries some other diseases, such as dampness, such as cold shoes, and then hot shoes, which will cause many discomfort symptoms in the body. For example, after we receive the dose, there may be a series of symptoms such as headaches, sneezing, runny nose, chills, etc.
Is it what everyone usually says is called exogenous wind evil?
Hey, it's because of wind evil it. There are many, and this disease will gather together, and it will form all kinds of symptoms such as wind, cold, wind, heat, and rheumatism. The symptoms are vary. It is widely used, which is one of the reasons why our feng shui acupoint is widely used.
What about the inner wind evil?
Where's the inner seal? The reason for the inner seal is different. What about the reason for the inner seal? It focuses on the internal reasons of our viscera and body. On the one hand, it is the dysfunction of the internal organs, and on the other hand, the dysfunction of qi and blood, which produces symptoms inside our body that are somewhat similar to painting style, fire, and cold. But in fact, the reason for it is related to the internal factors of our body. It has nothing to do with the external seasonal solar terms.
So let's sum up why it will become a star degree and what is its most important function.
The most important function is to dispel wind.
Does it work well?
It works very well.
Then the question arises, since the effect is so good, why do you need to find a partner and play a combination boxing?
First of all, the effect of our acupuncture point is very powerful. However, when we treat different diseases, we have corresponding emphasis. It can be matched with many acupuncture points. Well, then treat different diseases to achieve. The effect that 1 Jaya 1 is greater than 2 can also solve our problems quickly and immediately.
So let's take a look at the 3 kinds of problems that the partner who went to the feng shui point of the wind star can solve. Dry eyes, cold, headache. Let's say dry eyes, one by one, dry eyes. I may be presbyopic now, I get up every morning now, or I use my eyes too much on this day, and this does happen. Well, will you have it?
There are all, like me sometimes at night before I go to bed. My eyes are so dry that I can't even sleep with the potion. I feel particularly dry.
Teacher Lian, you don't have to act with your mouth.
Yes, but actually, I feel that I use axe more than my mouth.
What? What?
Now, don't you see everyone around you watching with their mobile phones? Like they can still go to work and you force you not to watch it. Then we don't usually perform. Why do we do with our family every day? Just look at our mobile phones. Anyway, we are either looking at our mobile phones or we are taking out our mobile phones to look at them. That's what I am. To what extent? Sometimes I just look at it and suddenly I realize that my eyes can't be opened or closed and then they are fixed. After setting this, you force yourself to close your eyes. After closing your eyes, you feel that when my eyes are particularly sore, tears come out.
Yes, there will be moisture.
It's just moist. Look at me now. Oh, I feel like drinking tea every day. Now I have changed to wolfberry, and then this chrysanthemum that is clear, sweet, and improving eyesight is now standard.
Everyone has chrysanthemums.
Flowers. Hey, yes.
Dry eyes are indeed a very uncomfortable feeling. Dry eyes! What is the relationship between wind pool learning?
It does matter, because what is the cause of our dry eyes? We in Chinese medicine think it is internal wind, and it is more related to liver wind. Just now, we all talked about the deepening of electronic products. In our life, whether it is work or daily life, from young people to the elderly, even many children's internet visitors, he needs this electronic product. What do we in Chinese medicine think? Alcohol test hurts the liver. What about the liver? There is enlightenment to the eyes, so our eyes are prone to this kind of dryness. What about it? If the wind and heat can't be resolved in time, it will preheat in the part of the eyes. Oh, what else? From the circulation of its meridians, our feng shui point is an acupuncture point of the gallbladder meridian. Its circulation is from head to toe, such a very wide area. Moreover, it is connected to the outside of this mu. For us this. Wood, it has a very good effect of dispelling wind and clearing away heat, so we usually do it when our eyes are dry. We'll use this feng shui point.
Then, in such a situation, the wind pool point alone can't solve the problem better, so why do you have to find a partner for him?
Well, our feng shui point can dispel wind very well and solve our internal wind problem. However, everyone also said that when the eyes are dry or even red and swollen, they feel that the eyes have that kind of sticky feeling, and then there is this color feeling, so we also recommend cooperating with a local acupoint clinically.
Give his partner another hole.
Bit. Yes. What about this acupuncture point that is partnered with feng qi point? It removes local preheating of the eyes. And what about after pressing and stimulating? It can also increase the secretion of this tear and play a role in putting out fire and increasing water.
Is this degree famous too?
This degree is also very famous. Everyone mentioned it just now. I heard it quietly in the back.
Oh, that is. His name was mentioned when everyone said it just now.
Now, then do strict health exercises again.
Yes. Let's reveal the answer. Who is his star partner? Please see where Jinming Shu is.
Please press.
Key eye.
The cantus of the eye.
Most.
The corner of the eye is really a star swinging. Look at it and say that everyone knows it. Then let me ask a question that is even more difficult to answer. In this strict health exercise, which section is this the second?
Section.
Look, it's different.
Well, this is the first verse of the first verse. Section 2 is the temple cold pass eye socket. Section 3, 400 points. Section 4, feng qi point no.
Section 5. Because we didn't have a wind pool at that time, right?
When I went to school, it was the last time to scrape my eyes.
Festival is right for me.
Why did I have a block of round flowers when I was in school? Don't talk about the first section. This reveals my age.
It's a long time away from now. Tell us about shrewdness.
Everyone is familiar with Jinming point, and from the name of the point, we can see that first of all, as the name implies, the first essence is the crystal of the eye, and then Ming is the light. So this point is what we treat witnesses. A very important commonly used point. What is its efficacy? Improve eyesight, retire, nourish yin, and clear away heat. So what? The compatibility of Hefeng holding acupoints. One is more heavy than expelling wind. The other one is more important than removing heat.
The star partner stimulated him accordingly. What was the effect after that? I think we need to feel it.
Yeah.
It's just you wearing glasses. I think it's a little dry.
I've been rubbing my eyes for a long time. Come on.
Come on, let's feel me.
Feel the feelings?
Welcome to the Health Road program, specially broadcast by Yi Anning Pill and sponsored by Yiling Pharmaceutical Yanhua Qingwen Capsule. How will Dr. Zhou help?
Yeah, let's guess. Come on.
What is this in your hand?
Little treasure box can help us continuously, you.
Don't let him step on his legs weak. His current state is the same as the feeling when I went to that injection room, right?
There must be no syringe. It's really thick.
Look for yourself. Oh my God.
That's really being...
Really.
Is it really true? Then let's open it and have a look. Hammer.
That's true.
Child.
Eye. It's really, it made his eyes dry after guessing him continuously, and we made a ruthless move.
I won't lie to you, I've been afraid of this since I was a child. My calves are soft now.
This thing is so long. If you really want to go in from here, you have to go to your ears and follow it here. This won't work. I'm really afraid that I can control it. I don't need a prop master to tie it to a stool for me. I still have less.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We are prepared for both specifications.
Hey, little one.
Continuous courage. Which one do we decide to use?
No. Now let's see the curative effect.
We use acupuncture to solve this problem of eyes. And what is the effect of dryness? Relatively speaking, the depth that can be stimulated is deeper. Well, then what? The effect will be more obvious. Of course, this can only be under the guidance of our professional doctors. Well, today, I want to have this opportunity to get together with you here. So let's help get in touch.
The longer this drags on, the less he hurries.
Get tight. Come on, watch.
Friends, exciting moments. It's coming.
Then, let's start to make some preliminary preparations. Before this acupuncture, let's first clarify the positioning of the acupuncture points. What about Hao Songshi point? Behind our head, what about 1 inch above the hairline? It is flat to the position of our earlobe. When we take acupuncture points, we can raise our elbows and shoulders basically as wide, then put our hands on both sides of the head and then basically face the palms inward. Then slide over like this. Just slide it over. This place where the tooth is depressed and then press it on. This place where it is a little sour is actually our feng qi point. It is very sour.
Very sour than I.
Let's start. Come on.